Hello, friends. I must ask you a question. Do you know what is a line of symmetry? A line of symmetry, a line of symmetry, we say en español, una línea de simetría. This is when we have a shape and we cut it in half vertically or horizontally, and it's the same on both sides. Is this heart the same on both sides? Yes, there is one line of symmetry, because if we cut it vertically, going from top to bottom, that means we will have two sides that look the same. Does the letter A have a line of symmetry? No. If we cut it in half vertically, this side would not have a line here. If we cut it in half horizontally, the top part of the A would not look the same as the bottom part connecting to that line. So this doesn't have any lines of symmetry. The heart has one. If I cut the heart horizontally, will it have another line of symmetry? No, it only has one. We can only cut it exactly in the middle vertically. Okay? So let's take a look at a few other shapes and decide if we think that they are symmetrical. Okay? So let's take a look here. I've got this insect. It looks maybe like a bee. If I cut it in half or fold it in half, does it look the same on both sides? What do you think? I think it does, right? So maybe we could make a list if you have a notebook. We could make a yes and a no on a T-chart. What were some things that did have symmetry? We had the heart, right? You can make a picture or you can write the word, right? The heart, right? And it has one, right? It has one line of symmetry. Does the letter A? No, the letter A did not have any. What about that B? The bee, la abeja. I can't draw him so good. I tried my best. B. B. Yes, he had one line of symmetry, right? So I put heart, B. Those do have lines of symmetry. Okay, now let's take a look at some other things. What about my butterfly? What would happen if I cut this in half? Let's take a look. Do you think it would be the same on both sides? I think so, because even these dots look similar. Do you see how there's 4 little ones at the top, 4 little ones? There's the same design on each side. If we find the right place to fold this butterfly in half, I think it would look the same on both sides. Don't you? Yes. What about if we folded it horizontally? Will it look the same on the top and on the bottom? No, right? So our butterfly only has one line of symmetry. Okay, so I'll put butterfly over here. Butterfly, yes, it has one line of symmetry. What about these scissors? Do they have a line of symmetry? Can I cut it this way? No, because this one is smaller than this finger hole, right? So no. If I cut it this way, is it symmetrical? No, because this side is pointy and this side has holes. Okay? The scissors do not have a line of symmetry. So I'm going to put those over here. Scissors are a no. No symmetry. What about my shades? What do you think about my sunglasses? If we were to take something very sharp to cut these in half, would they be the same on both sides? I think so. What about this way? Are they the same on the top as they are on the bottom? No. So these have one line of symmetry and it's right down the middle. It's a vertical line of symmetry, right? So I'm going to put glasses over here. They have one line of symmetry. I want you guys to keep writing down, take note of the other things we find that have a line of symmetry or not. What about this picture of the flowers? Is this symmetrical? Let's see. If I fold it in half, is this side going to be the same as this side? No, right? This side has a little ladybug. Is there a little ladybug over here? This side has a flower, a big flower at the top. Is there over here? Butterfly. So this picture is not symmetrical, right? So we could call this the flower basket. Maybe you could write that in the no column. Okay. Let's take a look at some shapes and letters over here. What if I have this letter? What letter is this? Is W symmetrical? Can we cut it in half vertically? I think so, right? This side will look the same as this side, won't it? Yes. So there's one line here. What about if I cut it this way? Will it be the same on the top as it is on the bottom? No. So is this symmetrical? Yes. How many lines does it have? One. What about the letter B? B. Is B symmetrical? Up and down? Horizontal? B is not symmetrical. What about the letter S? Is S the same? What if I go up and down? Is this side the same as this side? No. What about if I go here? Nope. This side curves this way and this one curves that way. Is S symmetrical? No, it's not. What about the letter V? Right. It has one line of symmetry. Is it horizontal or vertical? Yes, vertically, right? We can cut it right in half. Okay? I am going to show you a way that you can make shapes that have symmetry. One thing you can do is you take a piece of paper and you fold it in half. Now, whatever I cut on this side, it's going to be the same on the other side, so I know my shape will be symmetrical. So we'll start by just making another heart, since we already know they are symmetrical and they have one line of symmetry, right? It's the same on both sides. If I open it up, is this symmetrical? Yes. What if I fold it this way? No. There's my heart. One line of symmetry, one fold, right? That's how we know if it's symmetrical. How many times did you fold it? Okay, let's take another shape. I'm going to make a triangle. This paper is folded one time. What do I have on the inside? Now it's a big triangle, right? If I fold it in half, it has two triangles that are exactly the same size and shape. They look the same on both sides. So this triangle is symmetrical. What kind of triangle is this? Well, it has two sides that are the same. This bottom side is a little bit shorter. Is it a scalene, an isosceles, or an equilateral triangle? Well, equilateral has the word equal inside of it, and we know all three sides are not equal. So now we're down to isosceles or scalene. Scalene is when all three sides are different. So it's not scalene. So we know we have an isosceles triangle here. All right. Let's make something that has two lines of symmetry. The way I'm doing this is I folded my paper one time and I folded it 2 times. Now I'm going to cut any shape I want to. Okay, let's see what happens now. If I fold it that way, is it the same on the top as it is on the bottom? Yep. Now what if I open it up this way? Is it the same on the top as it is on the bottom? What about, is it the same on the left and the right? Yes. So this weird shape that I made has 2 lines of symmetry because I folded the paper 2 times. 1, 2. Okay? 2 lines of symmetry. If I were to fold it diagonally, is it symmetrical? No, because you see there's some leftover bit here, right? And same on the other side. It's not the same if I fold it diagonally. It's only the same if I fold it 1 and 2. So there's 2 lines of symmetry here. Some objects can be symmetrical when you fold them on the diagonal also. They can have more than 2 lines of symmetry. Let's see what happens now if I make this shape. Well, let's count how many times Miss Woodard unfolds. 1, 2, boom. Okay, let's see. How many ways is this symmetrical? I had 3 folds, but this is a tricky one because look, one way it's symmetrical is horizontally. One way it's symmetrical is vertically. But check this out. If I fold it on this diagonal, is it the same? Yes. What about if I fold it on this diagonal? Is it the same? Yes. So, if you fold something 3 times, you can make it have 4 lines of symmetry. You can practice making these beautiful symmetrical flowers at home just by taking a piece of paper and folding it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then I made kind of like half petals. I cut out the little petals there. Instead of an ice cream cone, I made a little dip inside. Okay, so maybe today you can cut out some things and make them symmetrical or not. And quiz somebody in your home to put them on your T-chart. Is it symmetrical? Yay or nay? All right, guys. So, in review, what did we learn about today? A line of symmetry. ¿Cómo se dice en español? Línea de simetría. Okay? Let's practice by finding things at home. Let's see what is the same on both sides. Bye, guys.